Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, June the 10th, okay guys? It is Wicked Wednesday, okay guys? Now, I was doing my tarot reading this morning, and like I said, they were doing the alarm system, and I kid you not, every time I started the video or every time I started talking or saying something out loud, all of a sudden the alarm was going off. So I said, you know what? I don't have time for this, okay? West Indian terminology, I was like, bun this. I don't have time for this. So I'm in my car. As you guys can see, like I said, I'm not playing any games when it comes to my readings. Like I said, if I need to be in the car, I will be in the car and I will do my readings and do what I need to do. But like I said, I do not like distractions. I do not like interruptions. I do not like any of those things when it comes to my readings or dealing with people or whatever the case is, whatever the energy is, okay, whatever's going on right now, okay? I hate it, okay? I don't know if it's because of my placements. I don't know how to explain it to people, but I'm very particular. And so I do not like when I'm doing things for other people and it's tacky, okay? If I'm gonna do readings, there's quality. It has to have quality. It has to make sense, okay? But anyways, I'm outside, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to be using Archangel Michael's Sword of Light messages for this reading for today, and also angel guide messages for this reading. So let's see what you guys might need to know in general. All right, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What can you tell them when it comes to the energy at this moment? All right, guys. And like I said, with these videos that I'm outside, you know, I'll try my best to make it less than, you know, the timing that I normally do in my videos when I'm home. So let's see what you guys might need to know for today. So Spirit, what can you tell the collective for June 10th? Okay, what does the collective need to know for June the 10th? Please give them clarity and understanding, okay? And today's raining, I think, today, so I don't really care, because at the end of the day, it kind of cools down the place, and my allergies have been on 20, okay? So for me, it's not so bad because at least I get to like breathe, okay? Anybody who has allergies or suffer from allergies know that it ain't fun, okay? It's not fun, okay? So I feel for you guys, all right? But let's get started. So someone new could be coming in, okay, with the number 28. 2 talks about partnerships. 8 talks about, you know, stepping into your power, or, you know, being in your power when it comes to success and leadership and things like that. Okay, 1010 is very significant as well. And the reason why I'm bringing up angel number 1010 is because, one, today's the 10th. Okay, I saw angel number 1010 when I was trying to do this recording for this reading, but was interrupted by the alarm. So for some of you guys, angel number 101010 could be confirmation. But this card says, it says an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life, okay? And then we also have the number 26 where it says, recognize the signs from above. Okay, with the number 26. So again, partnerships. 6 talks about nurturing, whether this is you nurturing yourself or family, whatever the case is, there's something about nurturing energy, okay? This could be you nurturing yourself, prioritizing yourself, you know, your self-care, your mental well-being, mental stability, all that good stuff. But it says angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance, okay? So this could be clarity and confirmation for a lot of you guys. Now, in both of these photos, I see a lot of birds. Birds and doves could be very significant. For some of you guys, feathers, money, butterflies, angel numbers, anything that are like signs and synchronicities from spirit, that could be confirmation for a lot of you, okay? Now, again, like I said, 10s and 8s can be very significant. Even the 18th could be significant because, you know, 10 plus 8 equals 18. So take what resonates with that too. That could be confirmation for a lot of you guys. But there is something about this energy. Yeah, it says 9. Don't give up on love. It says a relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive. Okay, so as you guys can see, for some of you guys with the number 9, okay, this could be angel number 9. And when we talk about angel number 9, it talks about completion of a cycle. So there's something about you and someone else completing a cycle. Now, this could be you and someone else mirroring each other, whether this is romantic, a friendship, doesn't matter what it is, right? There's something about renewal, or you being able to step into a renewal at this moment. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation, but there's something about that energy that may resonate for some of you guys. And again, like I said, there's something about forgiveness, whether this is in yourself, okay, forgiving yourself for, you know, for some of you, this could be different. This could be allowing people to treat you the way they treat you, or allowing people to be in your energy when they weren't supposed to, or I don't know, certain dynamics that could have happened, right, to you guys, where maybe you guys had to learn to forgive and just move on. The problem with that, though, is that a lot of times when people do you wrong, and I said this in my other video as well, when people do you wrong, it's almost like people automatically assume that because you forgave them from a distance that you're supposed to allow them in your energy, and you don't have to. You can forgive people from afar and you can keep your distance, because even at the end of the day, you know that your distance and your peace and sanity and quiet is more important than tolerating people's BS, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. Like, it's better than tolerating people's BS, okay? But for some of you guys are embracing your life purpose with the number 12. It says, I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So even when it comes to education, learning new things, okay, that's significant. But there's something about your energy for some of you guys where you guys are being guided. Like I said, someone new could be coming in. If this is not someone new, like physically, this is a new energy, a fresh start, a newer beginning, an opportunity. And the reason why the angels and guides are saying to recognize the signs from above is because if you're doing something that you truly cherish and you love to do with Venus energy, right? There's something about you embracing your life purpose, or being able to embrace your life purpose is very significant. And some of you guys are learning to embrace your life purpose because, say, your life purpose is divination, or it's the arts, or, you know, things that are not your typical 9 to 5, you know, everyday type of energy, right? So that is significant too. I'm going to get one more from this deck, okay? And then I'll use the other deck to see what else comes out, okay? Yeah, it says trust in the divine purpose. So angel number 7 is significant. It says this experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the path of growth, okay? So angel number 7, because 7 talks about, you know, inner knowing and things like that, okay? I did mention something about self-care, so you guys could be prioritizing self-care, whatever that means for you. If that means you are separating yourself from certain people, places, and things, and protecting your energy, that's also self-care. Self-care doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting your nails done or painting your toes or, you know, getting your hair done or whatever. I mean, it could be, but that's not the only way for self-care. Self-care could also be having boundaries, or, you know, protecting what it is that you guys are growing or stepping into. So take what resonates with that. I'm going to use the angel guide deck to see what else shows up, but that could be clarity and confirmation for some of you. Okay, we have take charge and action. So yeah, some of you guys are taking charge and action when it comes to something new. Okay, even when it comes to like you trusting in divine purpose, that is also significant too. So take, for example, because you guys know I love examples, you know, I use myself as a guinea pig, right? Even with me, take my situation, okay? Literally, the alarm system is going crazy at my apartment, and I said, oh, hell no. All right, I put on my clothes, whatever clothes I have on, I just put them on, and I said, I'm going to do my readings in the car and call it a day, okay? And that's exactly what I did, because I'm not going to allow that energy to stop me or deter me from doing what I enjoy doing for the collective. You guys get what I'm saying? Even when it comes to people's opinions, thoughts, and what they have going on, don't allow other people's projections to stop you from doing what you want to do, okay? And that's significant. So some of you guys could be taking charge and action when it comes to that kind of energy, okay? This is like Mars energy as well for some of you. And Mars energy doesn't have to be being aggressive, okay? So yeah, forgiveness and understanding is significant. Like I said, you guys are forgiving yourself or forgiving certain situations and moving on. Like I said, you don't have to forgive somebody, you know, right then and there. Okay, you can forgive them from afar and focus on yourself, and that's significant. We also have yes. Okay, so take what resonates with that. There's a big yes for confirmation. Let's see what else shows up. So Spirit is saying yes, okay, when it comes to like forgiveness and understanding. And like I said, this may not be only for somebody. This could be for you as well. Forgiving yourself, right? We have honesty and communication as well. Okay, so there's something about honesty and communication that's significant. Something about, you know, throat chakra energy is significant. I did see this in the tarot reading this morning too, where some of you guys, when it comes to throat chakra energy, the Hierophant, there's something about you speaking your truth, or truth is very significant. But there's something about you being honest and not hiding who you are. You know how sometimes like I said, for me, like I said, my alarm is going off and you think I'm going to stop and I'm going to hide that from you guys? No, because in my eyes, I look at you guys like a soul family, like a collective family, right? Like, yeah, we may not know each other. And, you know, it sounds crazy for someone to say, oh, we're a family. I get that. But genuinely, from a spiritual sense, yes, I do look at it like that, because why lie? Why lie? Why lie and just keep it a buck? Keep it 100, okay? Like, everybody has something going on. No one's life is perfect. And I'm the worst person to do that with, because even if my life is not 100%, I'll still tell you, yeah, by the way, I'm going through this. And then people probably look at you like, oh, wow, like, you don't act like you're going through this, or you don't act like this is happening. And it's like, yeah, because not every day I'm going to be coming online and like moaning and groaning about the same thing, right? So again, change is significant when it comes to opportunity and change. Okay, there's something about an opportunity to change, or there's something about new opportunities and like the world energy. Okay, but there's something about change. This could be, like I said, new beginnings or new opportunities, receiving new things. These could be new, fresh starts and things like that. Like I said, whether it's a job, a career, you know, you doing a project or whatever it is that you're doing. But there's something about this energy, like I said, where you guys are going through change, whether this is energetically, whether this is in your own, you know, your own body, mind, and spirit, whether this is, you know, soul searching 1 2 3 4 on the timer. Okay, but whatever this change is, you guys are all going through it at a different time in your lives, whether this is good change, bad change, whatever it is. But the way that I look at it, change is good. Okay, so we have holy love. All right, guys, so take what resonates with that. I'm going to see if I can get another card here. Okay, yeah. So yeah, here we go. We have holy love. We have healing energy. So some of you guys are healers. Okay, I've been saying that a lot lately in my messages too, that some of you guys could be healers. There's something about spiritual growth as well that is very significant. And then also intuition and downloads. So some of you guys could have been receiving like intuitive downloads about certain things, like dreams, confirmations, clarity, that kind of stuff. And some of them may not be like straightforward, where maybe you might have to decode these things, right? And that is why it's really good to write down your angel numbers or your dreams or visions or whatever it is that you have within that moment, or whether you remember, because at the end of the day, there's something about the energy that's showing up or coming up that you guys are going through some type of energetic frequency change, but then everybody else around you could be still stuck or stagnant in the same energy. Okay, whether or not you still give people ease and grace, this could be yourself as well, giving yourself ease and grace as you go through these changes. And also romance and connection at the bottom of the deck. Okay, guys? So yeah, I'm going to end it here, but please take what resonates with you guys. Okay, guys? And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok, 1414 on the timer. And so if you guys are interested, like I said, in booking a reading or doing just a one-on-one reading, like I said, all the information is in the description below. And yeah, if you guys are interested in my blogs and stuff like that, like I said, I still have the website up, but like I said, I'm still kind of working through the kinks of whether or not the traffic is even feasible. Okay, like if people are just on there just to be on there, they're looking and, you know, browsing around, that's different. But if I notice that people are not engaging in the website, like I said, but more on YouTube and TikTok, then most likely I'm just going to get rid of the website and just keep confirmation with the horn or just keep YouTube and TikTok and focus on those two things only. But yeah, and take that as an example from me, because like I said, I don't like spreading my energy into different places. If it's not working, it's not working. So I don't like to force things that don't work, right? So yeah, anyways, but thank you guys. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading or video. All right, guys, bye.